capisco qual era il problema. Ah, è sempre Steam il problema sotto. Mi dispiace di questo piccolo inconveniente. Allora, quindi, ricapitolando cosa è successo. Nilou ha un problema. No, ha un problema, non è vero. Praticamente Nilou ci ha invitato a questo piccolo party che stanno facendo dopo aver fatto la super mega performance del Sub-Zero Festival. E quindi
All I know
niente.
is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. This seems to
Sei
happen
famosa,
every
Nilou.
time.
Hanno apprezzato la tua
I was
performance,
planning on
no?
making a few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
So this isn't even all of it?
Are you sure?
Sì,
Of course.
ti aiutiamo a
Carrying stuff is
portare,
a
qual è il
piece of cake
problema?
for her. Right, Traveler?
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead.
Ma non ti preoccupare, ti aiutiamo a
Well,
portare un
let's
paio di
hurry up and
robe,
grab the
perché...
last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
Che wise. Oh, non dimmi che di nuovo il server stavolta che fa le menate, spero di no. Forse ha avuto un momento. Ci può stare. Dove devo andare? Mi sono persa di già. Ok, lo ricordo.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilou.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Oh,
Of course I do.
Ho dovuto
I've
far
heard that
partire due
Zubear
volte
Theater is
la
hosting a
live
celebration
perché
event.
ho avuto un
So I
attimo
reserved
problemi
some
con i
food for you
frame.
in
Adesso
advance.
bene o male
Although it
sta
looks like
andando
you're gonna
un
need 2
pochino
more
meglio.
portions.
Perché avevo dimenticato di chiudere Steam e altre cose e adesso sta andando tutto a posto. C'è qualche scattino ma niente di che, cioè solo devo dire sarà la linea un po' oggi che è un pochino più deboluccia, ma va bene così.
Please allow me to introduce them.
Se
This
noti
is
qualcosa a
the
un certo
Traveler,
punto che
a
va veramente
very
tanto scatti,
experienced
dimmelo, o
adventurer.
piuttosto ci fermiamo
And
e
this is
facciamo un'altra
Paimon,
volta.
her super reliable guide and helper.
No. Paimon is... hold on.
Adesso dovrebbe ripigliarsi un attimo, ho spento tutto quello che poteva dar fastidio,
Traveler,
quindi
she introduced Paimon correctly.
ti solo introdotto. Comunque,
Don't
nella quest di
underestimate
Nilou,
Nilou. She
ribadisco,
always remembers every
stiamo
last little
andando,
detail about everyone.
devono fare
even
una
if it
festa
sounds
perché,
completely
per celebrare
trivial.
ciò che hanno
She's
fatto
also
lo
very
Sub-Zero
brave.
Festival.
Just a little while ago, she saved my precious
Grazie.
spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it.
Sto controllando
I
anch'io,
just help
adesso
out
è
when I
abbastanza
can, because
tranquillo.
everyone
Prima
else
stavano
takes such
prendendo i
good care of
frame
me.
in una maniera...
Anyway, sorry to
Erano
get off topic.
partiti.
We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
Scusate.
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock.
Gli ordini possono cambiare
After
tutto il
all,
tempo. Vero,
orders get
vero,
changed all the time.
assolutamente.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
L'italiano. Va bene, va bene. Vabbè, ci sta.
Oh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin
Ma
is a
vogliamo
mixture of
assaggiare?
rice and meat that's
Ah,
baked into a cake-like shape.
Is
Mr.
carne
Jute adds
dentro
special
una
spices
torta.
into his.
Una specie di
Its
torta,
aroma
tra
is
virgolette,
just so
salata, solo che
wonderfully
non è fatta
delicious.
proprio a sfoglia.
If you
Oh.
ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a
Adesso voglio
storm.
assaggiare sta torta fatta di tutto riso con
But is it
carne,
really just
dai.
for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
I just can't help myself.
We're two peas
No, è
in a
una
pod.
patatina.
Doesn't enjoy some good food.
Vabbè, Nilou, ti piace il
Wait
buon
here.
cibo?
I'll
Non
bring some over.
stai tranquilla, Nana. Mamma mia, si fanno dei problemi a volte i personaggi di Genshin. Ma assaggia, santo
Whoa,
cielo.
what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of
Dicono sempre che è
deliciousness.
super buono, adesso voglio assaggiare tutto quello che so che mangiano. È tipico
No
di
matter how
Paimon.
many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
Oh,
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste.
Guarda come
I
Chad
baked a lot
lui.
just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back
Ok,
to
quindi
the theater.
lo portiamo al teatro a
You
mangiare.
make so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing. Making one serving or
Più cibo
100
per
servings
tutti,
is
così
all the
tutti
same to
mangiano,
me.
tutti sono
If
tranquilli. Ho
anything,
scoperto che hanno un
I should be
manager.
thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
Immaginavo.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you
Pure
pay for a
gratis.
treat?
E allora è il doppio più buono. Ha un sapore
Make
diverso.
sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
Ok. Grazie.
I'm starting to
No, si è
understand how you
sistemato
got
anche
so many
Genshin,
things.
effettivamente, tutto a posto. Perché anche prima i cosi di Genshin mi erano partiti un po', però vabbè.
And it's really
Adesso tutto
hard
a
to
posto.
say
Oh, se non
no.
avevo visto che eri qui dietro. Come ti chiami?
Nilou, good
Afshin,
timing. I have the
scusa.
textiles you ordered. If you
Questa
took any longer,
granata
the
che ha.
sumpter beasts might have
No.
gobbled them up.
No.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things,
Che ne sai
Mr.
cosa
Ashi.
mangiano le Sumpter Beast,
Jet
Nilou?
said that some sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that.
Io sono passato
Nilou,
per
if
te e
it
avrei
weren't
perso
for
metà
you,
dei
I
miei
would have
profitti
lost
questo
half of
mese,
my profits
madonna.
that month.
Pubblicità,
Trying to
go.
pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth
Questo
is
tè
like playing a
verde
game of tug
mi
of
sta
war.
aiutando tantissimo
So they really
a
do
stare un
eat
minimo più in
anything, huh?
forma, con lo stomaco anche tutto il resto. L'unica cosa che poi me ne comune con le Sumpter Beast. Mangiano di
Supposed to
tutto.
mean
Come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things.
No,
The
non
textiles
ciumpare
you
sulle
ordered are
cose.
highly
Tutti stanno
durable and
ciumpando
woven
oggi,
from
che
the
bello.
finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
you've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so
Ah, ok, l'ha
trustworthy?
assaggiato, ma è ovvio.
Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
Scusami,
True,
signor
it does sound like some
inglese.
good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
20%.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, traveler?
Può anche
No
andare.
thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Come? È una truffa?
So you mean everything he just said to Piper
Truffa?
was a lie?
Bugia? Dice che è
I
bugia.
wouldn't go that far.
Ah, no, no, no,
It's
non
just
è...
that Mr. Offsheen is
bugia.
really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need.
Ah, inventa
Mr.
storielle
Zubir
per
gave
far
me a
comprare
huge
cose che magari
lecture
non
the
ci
last time I
servono.
bought too many things.
Ma
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair.
Ho capito
while
che devi
I
fare
was nearly
soldi,
fed
Nano, ma
headfirst to
non
the
dire
sumpter
bugie.
beasts.
Non fare
My
le storie,
philosophy
ma
is that
tutte per
stories
comprare
give
le cose.
value to merchandise. That's
Storie
why
che
my
danno
business
valore al
started with
merchandise,
such
va
a
bene.
boom. Our Nilou here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said.
All'inizio anche lei, anche Nilou
After
ci
a
ha creduto,
while, I
però
began to feel
poi...
guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked.
Sì, più o
Though
meno,
she
forse
enjoyed the
così.
stories and
Forse
I
mi
the
hanno preso
more, I
ispirazione.
knew she didn't need to buy that much.
Ma
Anyway,
io non
since
mento,
then,
io
I've come
enfatizzo
to
la mia
realize
merce,
two
va bene.
things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
Va bene.
It's okay. We're all friends now.
Siamo tutti amici, perché
There's
Nilou
no
sei
need to
troppo
dig up
patata,
the
l'hai
past.
perdonato tantissimo, però.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment
Non
aren't
sono
in the
nelle migliori
best
condizioni,
condition.
non ce lo
They're
vendere.
fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the
Scusate,
time
sto
or
digerendo la
resources to
polenta.
find new
Chiedo
buyers right
perdono.
now. Nilou, why don't you take them?
Perché ci dai quelle cose di bassa qualità?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot.
Ok,
It costs me
ricicliamo
more
per
to store or
usarli nel
ship,
teatro,
so
in
I'm
qualche
just
modo.
losing
Vabbè,
money every
dai.
day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Era veramente molto
Nah, these
buona.
goods are
Il
hard
chili ci è
movers.
venuto veramente
Besides, if I let
bene.
you
Cioè,
pay,
no,
wouldn't mean that I'm
non
just
abbiamo
using
usato la carne
stories to
macinale,
sell
non
my
potuto
goods
usare la
again.
salsiccia.
Just take them.
Avevamo la
If
carne
you really feel
macinata.
that bad
Ma,
about it, give me some
mamma
theater
mia,
tickets later.
saporito, piccante
Oh,
al punto
yeah,
giusto,
you
perché un
should
pizzico
also
di
take some
piccante
while
ci
you're at it.
voleva.
Adventurers
Ma
are
molto
always in
molto
need of
buona. Mi sono fatta due
materials, right?
piatti, io che di solito mi fermo.
Even we get a share of this?
Hurry and
Sì,
take
bene o
it.
male
Just
sì,
looking
ma
at it
perché
all is
sono
giving
cose
me
che
a
non
headache.
venderebbe ai suoi soliti clienti,
Thanks for
quindi
the huge
piuttosto li dà a
favor.
noi, senza farci di pagare.
There's still one more store. Are you all right holding on to that much stuff?
Ma sì, ma porto le cose, non ti
Why don't you
preoccupare.
lend a hand? She must be tired.
È che la stiamo aiutando a portare queste cose al teatro e lei ha paura che ci sta sovraccaricando di peso, ma non è un problema. Non poteva neanche da sola lei a portare le cose. Cavolo, quella del teatro, minchia da aiutarla, Ma sia mai, ma...
I do try.
Cioè, in realtà doveva essere
About
soltanto
time, Nilou.
una
Farhad
scatola.
here was snooping around your props.
Vabbè, un attimo. Cioè, allora, doveva essere solo una scatola, solo che poi la gente le ha regalato altra roba e lei, ma no, non voglio, già devo prendere le cose dai negozi, non so cosa fare, ho troppa roba. Era da sola, ha detto, ti aiutiamo noi a portarla già che ci siamo, stiamo lì con il teatro a fare questa festicciola per festeggiare il fatto che abbiamo fatto il Sub-Zero Festival ed è stato un successo, con tutti i suoi problemi. Ma... Nilou, come? Mi sta guardando la mia roba? No.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Stai
Wouldn't
tranquilla.
spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Ma sta solo
Please
guardando
wait
su.
for our official performance.
C'è bisogno di essere così
These two
antipatici.
look familiar. I think I've seen them before.
Buongiorno,
Weren't they at the Sub-Zero's festival?
Sì, c'eravamo.
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually
Mi
just
piace
talking to
mi
Farhad
piace
about also
tantissimo la
stopping
voce
by
di sto
tonight.
qua. Oh,
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss
Mi fa
Raycar and Miss
morire.
Nacho would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let
Ah,
me
anche
show
un
it to you.
piccolo regalino, che
Ta-da!
carini.
It's a flower wreath.
Flower,
I
ok?
really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Che gli fai vedere il petto?
It's beautiful.
Ah, perché ha fatto quella
Did you
roba lì.
make it?
Oh, oddio.
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about
È
crafts.
carina, però su di loro fa molto ridere, mamma mia.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
Ma poverino,
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you.
anche perché se
All
poi ti
right.
dà un pugno ti
Why
fa
don't you also
ribaltare.
try some
Come
mine?
fanno
We've got
ti
some wreaths
giuro.
in your size.
Ma siamo bellissimi. A noi sta da Dio.
Perfectly.
A noi sta bene, agli NPC no.
Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately,
Era
we already gave out
falliti.
all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating
No,
guest.
non hanno più le taglie per i
That sounds
bambini.
kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, you all sure got
Poi
a
me-
lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by
A noi
trade,
stiamo
so this
benissimo
is what I'm
comunque.
best at.
Noi siamo bellissimi.
Great! Please and thank you.
Non volevi aiutare?
But we have a pro now.
Thanks
Sì,
for the help,
allora
Mr.
Nilou
Farhad.
sono
But let me
molto
make one
carini,
thing
però gli
clear
altri due
first.
no.
Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so
Che risata
obvious
era?
that even
Sto qua
Nilou
ci
saw right
ammazza nel
through
sonno
you.
con sta risata.
Shut it.
Ma smettete voi due
Fine.
di...
It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip.
Anche la
Even
mia
my
forza dei
strength has
limiti,
its limits.
giustamente.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I
Ma
actually
io ci
do a
credo
lot
che
of
sei
strength training
fortissimo,
on the
Nilou,
regular.
ci credo tantissimo,
Strength
non me lo
and
devi
balance
dire.
are both really important for a dancer.
Beh, è vero, beh, è vero.
Paimon will help carry things.
Oh,
Traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload.
oh, Paimon, dai, che scherzavo.
Paimon can't fly anymore.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
That sure was a lot of stuff.
No, adesso mi
I'm
dispiace.
looking forward to the event later.
Poverina,
Thank
dai.
you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumter Man.
Sumter, addirittura l'ha vista offuscata.
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all
Mangia
back
quello che
later.
vuoi, mangia quello che
All
vuoi,
right,
te lo sei
I'll leave
meritato,
you all
dai.
to it.
See ya.
Sì,
Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
La safara qui è molto bella.
Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors. So we're always helping each other
Tutti
out.
vicini, e
It's
ci
easy to
aiutiamo
forget
l'un
that
l'altro.
everyone's
Magari
trying their
fosse
business.
così coi vicini, a
With
volte
this
non
many
ci si
freebies
fa.
being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first.
Sì, in effetti si
Like I
poteva
always owed
salutare.
someone
Per
something.
non dire
I was
hi,
always thinking of ways
cioè
to
vai o
repay
qualcosa del
others.
genere.
Later
Butto
on,
via.
I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them
È
money.
una cosa gratis, sì.
When you order the
aiuti a
wrong item
risparmiare un po' di
or
soldi.
make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to give them
Danno
away.
le cose che non
That's why
è
there's
inutile
no need to
vendere,
stress over the
tenerle
freebies.
lì,
All of
danno a
us
loro
repay
più su
others
un
by
altro
helping them
modo.
when
Ci
they
sta?
need it.
Ha senso.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore. So really, don't worry about it.
Va bene, se loro stanno bene così.
All right. I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
Hai bisogno di altro aiuto, lo facciamo,
You know?
No,
Mr.
a
Zubair's
posto.
really on top of everything.
Va bene,
You two are our guests.
ci fidiamo del tuo
Please,
manager,
just
Nilou.
relax and look forward to the celebration.
Siamo gli ospiti, andiamo a
The
celebrare.
atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a
Ciaf,
break
ciaf,
and
ciaf,
immerse
ciaf.
ourselves in this
Piedini.
warmth.
Inaia.
Hello.
Ella.
What?
Qua?
Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
Calma, calma.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction.
No, vai tranquillo.
I'm just
Wow.
making a prop.
Mm,
No time for chit chat.
Scusate.
Is that
Scusa.
embroidery?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, but not really. It's
Come no?
prop.
Sì, no.
It's just some fabric.
Tessuto.
An ordinary piece of fabric that we
Okay,
use in a
so-
show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Guarda che è anche...
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about?
Capito? Magari sparano i costumi
well,
deve
it's
stare...
none of our business.
Anche. Scusate, forse ci ho fatto vedere sotto perché c'è stato un problema prima con la connessione, quindi... Chiedo schiuma. Oh! L'ingegnere.
I saw you two helping Nilou move some
Oh, lei è già
stuff.
più dolce.
Are you two also here for the celebration event?
Certo.
You got it.
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out
Anche
with some other tasks
housekeeping.
like
Fanno un po' di
housekeeping.
tutto.
The little ones causing a ruckus are my children,
Oh, dai,
Sorin
carini.
and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you.
Non stanno facendo
They
niente, stanno
always
saltando
get
sul
really
posto.
excited every time we hold celebration event.
Sono
Yes,
adorabili.
they are. Everyone here takes great care of them.
È giusto.
There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilou and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Ma fatti i cavoli tuoi.
It's all right.
Paimon.
It's all water
Non
under
si-
the bridge now. My husband and
Non
I
si
were
dice.
both adventurers, but he passed away from an
Oh, mi
accident.
spiace, tuo marito sia morto.
Material struggles
non
can
l'avete
always
vero.
be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else.
No, mi spiace
But I
adesso.
still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the
Perché parli di
atmosphere
questo
here is
Zubair che ha aiutato
tolerant
tutti
and
quanti?
kind.
Sorry
Però
for
non sia
bringing
il
up such
classico che poi
sad
dopo tradisce
memories.
Nilou, eccetera. Non
Oh,
basta
it's
cose
all right.
drammatiche,
I
voglio
don't
cose
mind.
felici ogni tanto.
Once the event starts,
Cose
you'll be able to
chill.
see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Casani,
Hey there!
salve, Omo.
Ah, a newcomer.
Ma che voci bellissime
Look
che
too
hanno.
bright.
Hey! Talk about judging a book by its cover!
You, on the other hand, you're a special one.
Stai calmo.
How would you describe the concept of art?
Perché me lo chiedi?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
Oddio. Bevo, bevi, bevi, bevi. Grazie. È una tangibile manifestazione dei sentimenti umani, è un'espressione dei nostri ideali in modo estetico, diciamo. Per me tutte e due, però se devo preparare una risposta preferisco la prima.
So that's what you think, hmm?
Sì,
Unremarkable.
problemi?
Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional.
Beh, niente.
Is art a product
stai
that we
aiutate, aiuta,
create and
grazie
bring
mille.
forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource? I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch.
Ok.
I prefer to abstain
Quindi
from writing as it spoils the
assiste.
viewing experience. The existence of the theater, of Nilou,
E dell'umanità
humanity itself.
addirittura, tutto può essere considerato una forma
all of these
d'arte.
can be considered as forms of art.
Va bene.
It is not some intangible
Uno di
construct
quegli
beyond the
artisti un po'
horizon.
fanatici, va bene.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do
Qual è il
you think
significato
is the
dell'arte?
meaning of art?
No, allora, le risposte sono: non li ho ancora, cioè li ho messi su Stream Elements, ma non ho ancora fatto in modo di metterli, diciamo, a schermo. Adesso faccio tutto con calma. Poi intanto li ho scritti, sono lì, e quindi appena faccio vi dico tutti i comandi possibili. Quindi, allora, comunque le risposte qua sono non lo so, o comunque se per servire la risposta alle tue domande voglio fare un po' la stronza. Quindi sì.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you.
Non è che non so cosa vuoi
To
chiedermi.
chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching
osservava.
in the audience. Art is already all around us.
Ok, io sto immaginando che lui mi stia facendo un complimento, però porca miseria, sembra tutt'altro.
The event's probably about to start.
Oh, eccolo questo famoso Zubair, il manager. Ok, il classico NPC però sembra affascinante.
Sorry for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done. I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Sì, iniziamo.
Give you a hand.
Thank you.
Che cara.
Maybe
Ma
we
che
really
bello.
should have prepared a gift. Then we
Ci
can
siamo
also
messi
be a part
davvero
of the
lì.
exchange.
La
As
coroncina.
it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all.
Perché?
I didn't do that great of a job. And who
Ma
would
sì
even
che hai
like
fatto
it?
un buon lavoro,
Oh, don't think
signorina.
like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a pleasant surprise. And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, So this'll be a great opportunity.
Che carina, forse è nuova ed è
Everyone will
molto
love you.
timida, allora capisco.
I'm still not really sure about this.
Ma andrei
There's
bene, su.
nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance.
Che carina che è Nilou,
There
però.
aren't any scary people here, right?
Right.
Cara. Dai.
Right? Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something
Dai,
great to
Naya.
tell you all.
Parlaci. Dici
Wait,
tutto.
wait!
Dai, non fatti prendere dal panico, dai.
I've already said that I'm not ready yet. What should I
Così
say?
timido.
Take it easy
Adorabile.
and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste.
Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
Non è molto... più che... Sì, non è brava a esprimere se stessa, effettivamente.
Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself as part of this community.
È normale
But
all'inizio, magari
it
non era
looks like
molto che
Nilou's
qui.
trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Se adesso la gente fa dei commenti del cavolo, li picchio tutti.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become.
Stai
You've
tranquillo,
worked on
sono
it for so
bimbi.
long, so have some confidence. Don't be afraid.
Oh, che caro, però.
You've got this.
Dai, su, dai, dai. Calma. Fai
Is
vedere
Mr. Zubair here?
lo sheriff. Cosa vuole l'accademia?
Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the academia. This
Ancora.
celebration, or
Ma non
whatever
stanno
it is, must
facendo
stop at
niente.
once.
Siete dei
What a
spaccamaroni.
condescending guy.
Siete dei spaccamaroni, non stanno facendo niente, stanno a mangiare roba.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it.
Ah,
As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30
in
days.
30 giorni
After which,
lo
you will
devono
report
dar
to the
via.
academia for further punishment.
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked, and now I suddenly only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair.
Ma
You seem to
perché non
understand the
stanno
situation
facendo
quite
niente?
clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition? Why do they want to demolish this place?
Addirittura
The
demolirlo.
academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a
Capito,
waste
avreste
of
fatto
time.
qualcosa.
This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances.
Sufficientemente
Only putting on shows
intellettuali.
they
Dei
consider
show
to be sufficiently
sufficientemente
intellectual.
intellettuali.
But our
Ma
audience
sono
isn't
veramente
the
degli
academia.
stacciamaroni, santo
It's the
cielo.
people of the Grand Bazaar. If our shows are too difficult to
E
understand,
intanto
or
cioè,
too
andrà
removed
sono
from
demoliscono
everyday
sto
life,
posto.
nobody
In
would
30
watch them
giorni.
anymore.
Lo fai in 30 giorni.
Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
Sì, ma molti poi tolgono il lavoro delle persone.
The theater is very important to each and every one of us.
Certo, ci lavorano comunque.
The way they're doing things is so
Sono così
scummy.
intelligenti all'accademia che questa cosa non ci arrivano.
I
Però,
also don't know how we
Madonna
can
santa.
stop them.
I do not wish to explain
Sapevo che
everything
c'era il
again
problema,
from
era
the
tutto
beginning.
troppo felice.
Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous questions.
Ma voi dovreste
But
farvi
none
i
of
cavoli
us plan
vostri,
to
non avete il
accept this.
dottore che...
Such an abrupt
Ma
notice
pensate al
is
dottore,
contrary to
non
established policy.
agli artisti di strada qui.
Ask whoever you will, the answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does
Occhio.
your audacity know no limits, father?
Father? Their family?
Il mistero si infittisce. Già, il mistero. Diventa
What's
tutto più...
academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the Academia's
Ah, ma
name to
quindi è
threaten
solo
us.
lui.
Let me tell you, even if you
Appunto,
manage
non
to
erano
tear
impegnati
down
con
this
gli scopi
place,
malefici che
nothing
pensavi
is
artisti
going
di
to
strada.
change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up and make preparations to shut down at
Se il
once.
papà di lei si sta approfittando delle superiori all'Accademia per fare sta cosa, effettivamente lei fa molto bene a essere arrabbiata.
Why is he always like that?
E non lo so, è tuo padre.
This
No?
is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up.
Ma sì, ma non abbiamo
I'll
fatto
go
due
talk to them
secondi.
again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the
Adesso mi dispiace
hardest
per
to deal
Zubair. Ma perché? Io... Nilo, dov'è Nilo? T'ho visto, scusami.
Sorry.
Ma pensino ai loro scopi malefici invece che degli artisti del che stanno facendo le loro cose.
There's no need to
Non è
apologize,
colpa tua.
Nilou. No one could have seen this coming. Oh, Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
C'era il cibo, se tu non hai
Is
mangiato
what
colpa
I said
tua.
true? The Academia has already given you many warnings?
Sì, perché devono stracciare i
I guess you
maroni
could
invece
say
di
that.
pensare a fare i loro scopi
They've
malefici.
always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeria, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts.
Sì, ma non ci arrivano. Nilou, fai 2 più 2. Nilou, amore mio, sono d'accordo che la conoscenza è qualcosa di importantissimo a Sumeru, ma dalla conoscenza viene anche l'arte, viene il teatro, viene tutto il resto. Non puoi fare niente senza la conoscenza. Il teatro è una forma d'arte che si può anche riassumere in conoscenza. È la base. I greci lo hanno ideato, però facevano comunque i loro spettacoli e comunque erano quelli, diciamo, che hanno creato più filosofi nella storia. Poi ce ne sono stati 1000 altre, tutte le altre parti, però la Grecia c'è la cultura, tutto il resto. E loro univano sia cultura che teatro che conoscenza. Regà, fatevi 2 domande, dite agli accademici: oh, noi siamo intellettuali quanto voi.
But if that's all
Oh.
it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to
Esatto, non
demolish
c'è
the
bisogno di
theater.
demolire il teatro, mo adesso.
After Inaya ran away from home,
Aveste
I brought her
cercato di
here to Zubair
distruggere.
Theater.
Oh, Inadia è
She
sempre
really
scappata di
talks about her
casa.
family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them.
Giustamente, voleva stare con un padre del genere. Tu
I never
fanculo, vado a fare
expected it to blow up like this.
la sarta
If
per
you
il
did nothing
teatro.
wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the Academia, right? Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
Ok, il piano di Paimon, ok, andiamo lì e picchiamoli. Ma non possiamo. Ecco, non solverebbe comunque il problema della radice.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty.
Dobbiamo cercare di trovare una
What to
soluzione
do?
però
What to do?
definitiva.
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows
È
somewhere
ancora
else?
peggio così, Paimon.
Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also
Allora, il
doesn't
difenso
sound
possa
like it'll
essere
work.
un dibattito.
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their
Dobbiamo
problems.
provare
but
che l'esistenza del
How would that
teatro ha
work in this
valore.
case?
Oh,
If we
grazie,
can prove
Traveler,
to Inaya's
grazie.
father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
I see. Defeating him in a
Esatto,
debate.
non possiamo combatterli
It's a
con
good
le armi.
idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Noi?
Huh? Me?
Ah,
No,
Nilou?
no. I'm the literal
No,
worst at
no,
arguments.
no. Tu.
I can't debate.
Sì, certo. Ma no, tu devi per provare agli altri che hai ragione.
Nilou, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's
Ma sì, andiamo lì e li battiamo con la loro stessa moneta.
Such a huge responsibility?
Farò il meglio per il
Paimon help too. You feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two.
Hai tutte le possibilità per vincere questo dibattito.
All right, I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilou. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what
In
we came
effetti
up
posso notare una cosa, quando è Sumeru il Traveler sorride più spesso. Ci sta veramente tenendo un sacco. Cosa devo fare? Ah, dobbiamo parlare con tutti.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible.
Dai, signor manager.
If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
Lumineteo, che cosa.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilou's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the
possiamo
most.
farcela.
Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat.
Vabbè, è
No
arrivato.
playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality. I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilou. If you need my help, just say the word. Anything is
Bravissimi.
better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
Preferisco demolirlo per fare
I'm
che.
also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Oh,
Thank you,
finalmente.
everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a
E
real
noi
hard
saremo
guy to
ancora
deal
più
with.
tosti.
He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate.
Visto che tu lo conosci così bene,
You
sappiamo come
all
batterlo.
already knew that.
No, il tipo con la base in
You just
testa fa
didn't want to hurt
veramente
Nilou's feelings.
pisciare.
When all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya.
Poverino lui.
Sorry, I ruined the mood.
No.
I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilou shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an
Non c'è
impossible
niente in
goal.
questo mondo che è impossibile. Oppure il successo viene dal duro lavoro. Sono entrambe cose molto giuste. Però per la situazione è meglio la seconda per me.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
Almeno proviamoci.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone
Sono
knows
molto
that they're
potenti,
very
sono
powerful.
scettici.
Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response, but I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard.
Oh.
Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets.
Il classico meglio
after
fallire
all,
provándoci
the
che non
only thing we
provarci
can control
affatto.
right now is our choice at this very
Che è
moment.
uno dei miei tanti mantra di
I
vita.
understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Ma vieni anche tu,
Then,
Inaya.
could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate?
Esatto.
You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be
Ma
told,
ce la fai, Nilou.
I'm still not really confident in myself. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a
Tutti
chance,
quanti
right?
andiamo, tutti.
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilou.
Tranne i bimbi, non per cattiveria.
Bad guy. Justice will prevail.
Justice will prevail. E fu così che arrivò Saino. Beh, in effetti Saino potrebbe essere un
Getting into a
motivo.
fight.
Però meglio di no, meglio di no.
Thank you for your encouraging words. I'll do my best.
Che cara.
Well said back there, Nilou.
Ok, prendiamo...
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong.
E loro
and
lo
they
sanno.
know
Va bene,
it.
non possiamo dire così
I
però.
have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every
Ha
procedure and
ottenuto
obtained
ogni
every
permesso.
permit.
Quest'uomo...
I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard
hanno
the
tolto
rules
le regole e
altogether.
tutto.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is
È
one
uno
of
di
us.
noi. Ma che carino che è lui.
If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager.
Voglio questo manager.
In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the
Ah,
theater.
no, l'autorità di demolire il
As
teatro
long as
perché
you
non stiamo
double down
seguendo
on
le
that point
stesse
and
regole.
force them to
Perfetto.
concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
All right, got it.
Dobbiamo farglielo notare visto che
I've
sono
seen
così
many situations like this before. The
rigidi
academia
su quelle
sure likes
cose.
to get its nose into everyone's business. While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath.
È giusto che si
It's
prepari
best
anche al
to
peggio.
prepare for the
Lo
worst
capisco.
outcome. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Sento la
Do we
tristezza.
really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our
Ha
customers.
ragione.
This is the only way.
Non perché non crede in
Nilou,
noi, perché...
You are incredible.
Oh.
With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair.
Oh, che
I
carino.
truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her.
Herco.
Do your best.
Her
We'll
chi?
do all that we can and leave
Chi
the
her?
rest to fate.
Adesso vuoi sapere... Her... Chi?
My teacher.
Ah, la
She
sua
was an
insegnante.
excellent
Ok.
dancer, but she's retired
Hanno
now.
già risposto. Bravi.
If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about
Sì,
her.
per la tua insegnante. Chi ti ha insegnato a...
Life game. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilou. It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the
Ah,
right
ti
to say it.
preoccupare.
After all, Nilou was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilou without doing anything to help.
Ma vai tranquilla.
She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Sono tutti giù.
No one is allowed. Watch out, Mr.
Va bene. Magari con la signorina qua sì.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia.
E invece lo facciamo.
That reminded me of
Nella
my
prima
younger
volta in
years.
questi mesi.
Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and
È
I
vero
was
che era
always
era
charging into the most
un'avventuriera.
dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you... So
It's all right. There's no need
Non
to think
pensarci
such heavy
adesso cosa potrebbe
thoughts.
succedere
Even if the
se
building
viene
gets
demolito
demolished,
tutto.
it's have faith in the resilience of an adventurer.
Possiamo
We can always figure
sempre...
something out.
Sì, esatto, se succede
But
qualcosa
will you
sanno
have
come
regrets if
cavarsene.
things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've
Ha un
had a
sacco di
lot of
esperienza con
experience with
con
regret.
l'impianto. Le cose
Things
sono,
are
sono
painful at first,
dolorose
but
prima,
as they
poi
say,
il tempo guarisce
time
tutto.
heals all wounds.
Oh,
Look
che
at us
bella
now.
lei.
Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene is also just passed his theater exam. He
Il
can
bambino
start acting soon.
la bambina presto
He was
comincerà a
thrilled
recitare.
because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person?
Oh.
That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Ma non è vero, fai via.
Yes, but I
Sì, ma
truly do mean what I
quello
say.
che dico è vero.
Being
Oh.
here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abby.
La morte di mio marito non era la
Even
fine
if this
della
theater
mia,
disappears,
della
a
mia
new
vita.
beginning
Sono
might
andata
just be around the
avanti
corner.
con lui nel cuore, che cosa carina.
Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
You have a point.
Nilou, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go
Esatto,
down so
secondo me
easily.
combatteranno con i denti per impedire che il teatro venga demolito.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery.
You're too kind. All right, I
Che
gotta
carina,
chill.
Nilou che sì.
I can't waste everyone's words of
È un
encouragement.
po' timidina anche lei quando le fanno i complimenti.
I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
Devo parlare proprio con lui? Sì.
Paimon doesn't really want to talk to him.
Anch'io.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me. And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
Oh, Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now
Ok, ti
seems
do
like an
una cavolo di
appropriate time
risposta
to
alla tua domanda del
revisit it.
cavolo, dai.
What do you think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again.
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts. I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy,
Sì, su
I
questo
also
sono molto
become
uguale a
very
Nilou.
happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilou. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
No, no. Nilou's answer far surpasses yours. And it is close to my own.
Oh, santo
The
Dio.
meaning of art comes not from its creators,
Ma dal
from its
pubblico.
audience.
Ok.
In other words, only art that can be appreciated
Che può
by
essere
others
apprezzato
will
dagli
impart its
altri,
essence and
impartirà
value
l'essenza e
upon
il
the
valore
minds of its
nelle
audience.
menti del pubblico.
This is something that the academia can never understand.
Ok, non ha detto una cazzata, devo ammettere.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex and sophisticated of works.
Sì,
And
però
yet
non fa la
somehow,
tiritera,
that I
Nano.
remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I
Ho già
visited
perso
this
di
theater
ascoltarti,
and
Tato.
watched.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall
Perché
experience.
tutti sono felici di
The
stare
actors
qui, va
upon the
bene.
stage basked in the love of their audience, while in all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here
Sì,
are
è molto
exceedingly
British.
Baby,
È veramente.
baby.
Guadisci
Don't say
una
something like
tazza
that.
di tuoi.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling
Grazie.
quality, they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even
vero.
me. I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers
Sì,
of
ho già
artistic
perso di
research and
ascoltarti,
came to
davvero.
this
Stai dicendo
theater.
cose molto
For
carine,
this
però mamma mia.
is where I
Basta
can
dopo un
finally
po'.
find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that,
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it
Certo.
simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
appunto, perché
I
fare
once
uno
stood
show
in the
che la gente non
spotlight,
può capire?
but
La
I
gente va lì
relinquished
per
fame and
divertirsi,
acclaim
per
for the
capire
freedom
cosa sta
I enjoy
succedendo, per
today.
vedere un ballo, qualcosa e tutto,
I care
ma deve
not
capire cosa sta
for where my
succedendo.
feet may take
Non
me
deve andare a una
next.
lezione.
But Nilou, you
Fate
need
degli
to
show
remember one
intellettuali.
thing.
Raga, se volevamo fare una
You
lezione,
already
ve li
stand
portavo nelle
upon the
vostre
finest
aule, non per
stage there
cattiveria.
is,
Se
and
guardate il
that
teatro per
is a
divertirvi.
rare gift that should never be taken for granted.
Qualcosa con
You
musica,
cannot give it up,
o persone
not
che
even to the
recitano.
academia.
I understand.
Sì, non ci
Thank
arrendiamo.
you for your words of
No,
encouragement,
mamma
Mr.
mia, che
Kasane.
pesanti che siete
Dust
però.
the cobwebs away from the
Sì, possiamo andarcene da lui. Oh,
You really seem to care a lot about the theater.
andiamo da
Once you get to know
dire...
him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart.
Sì, è un patatone alla fine quello lì, però che cavolo.
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried
sì.
sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
Non litigate.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Sì.
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
Ma perché erano tutti così
They're messing
british?
with us again.
Perché sono
Don't tell
tutti
me
così
you'll have to
british?
listen to him.
Come on. You
Sì,
know
nei
the answer to
prossimi
that.
giorni sì, probabilmente quella
Yeah,
prossima
it
settimana.
is a direct order from the academia.
There's no need to worry,
Guardate il
though.
fatto che sto a morire.
I'm
perché-
preparing for a public debate
tutti
with the
così
academia.
british.
If I win, we might
Devo
be able
sentire
to
uno che dice
overturn
acqua,
things
ti
and change their
prego.
minds.
Really? That's
Non ho
terrific.
niente contro gli
You
inglesi,
have
per
my
l'amor
full
del
support.
Signore,
No
solo
doubt
che
about that.
a volte hanno un
Mine
modo
too.
di dire le
So
cose
what was their
buffo,
excuse
in
anyway?
maniera carina,
They still not a
ovviamente.
fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Non toccare più erba.
Exactly. They want to look down on us?
Non libri. Ah,
We'll look
sentiamo
down
che
on
deve essere
them
un po' più
first.
tranquillo.
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can
please,
equally
send-
appreciate art. They don't believe that? Send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems.
Ci sono molte più
If you need
soluzioni
help
dei
during the
dei
debate,
problemi.
just shout and the entire Grand
Avrei
Bazaar
detto
will
più
be
che
at
altro
your
ci
beck and
sono
call.
più soluzioni a un problema. Quindi
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
non so quanto gliene
I
freghi
feel
del
like the
supporto
pieces are
del
starting to
people.
fall into place.
Sì,
Let's
raga, è
head back
tutto
to the
molto
theater and
carino,
organize
però
our
possiamo andare a
thoughts.
fare questo dibattito che secondo me è molto più intrigante.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
È vero, dov'è la tipa?
No, Miss Nilou. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
Non è tornata ancora. Oddio.
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Andiamo a controllare.
Oh no.
Cosa?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time.
Cosa? Perché?
What if Inaya never planned to come back?
Come non voleva tornare? Ma che ne sai?
What?
In che
It's
senso?
just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels
Sì,
like she's
perché
completely
secondo
responsible
loro
for
si
what
sente così
happened.
responsabile di quello che è
Probably thinks
successo che
that
non
all
vuole
this
tornare.
happened because she was staying here.
Ma non è vero.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us. So she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
Quindi lei pensi che lei sia
And then she just
andata
quietly
dopo
left
aver
afterward.
avuto questo.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try?
Questa è una tua supposizione in
Anyway,
base a
first
quello
things
che c'hai.
We have to
Andiamo a
get her
vedere.
back.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge.
Sì, Sumeru è huge per davvero.
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city.
Come
Before
fai
I
a
brought her to
saperlo?
Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite.
Ah,
She
ok,
got a
perché l'hai
fever
trovata
from
lì.
drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater,
then let's go take a look.
Ok,
yes,
ok.
let's hurry.
Let's hurry. Andiamo. Ha la faccia dell'altro Side City. Ah, ecco lì che era questa piccola tenda qui fuori.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not.
Esatto, poteva essere anche un
Let's take a look around first.
Che paura! Siamo pazzi! Ma ho sentito un ruggito, che voce!
Let's investigate.
E l'altro sa dei siti. Siti. Oh no, distanza from the target. Dobbiamo davvero fare sta cavolata? Usando Nilou?
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
È stata presa.
We're almost there.
Ma non me l'aspettavo il ruggito nelle cose.
Dance with the waves.
Mamma mia, Nilou. Ah, giusto. Che paura. Ok, la sua. Andate invece vedo le sue HP. Ok. Sempre noblesse per la ulti, ovviamente. C3. Ok. E 30 all'8 la sua ulti, quella che fa più roba. 47 di HP. 47k di HP. Ho visto gente che l'ha fatta arrivare anche a 58.
I got it with all my strength. Just like we rehearsed.
Io sono paventata.
Thank you.
Ehi là.
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a
Magari ero
long
supposto
time.
per questi big animals.
Sorry. I'm causing trouble for you again.
Ma no, sei tu il problema.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened
Ma non è
because
che è
of
successo
me.
per colpa tua, succedeva anche
If
prima.
I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
Sì, esatto.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished.
Ma non sei tu.
You
Perché
guys
coach?
are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Ma non stiamo soffrendo
Listen
per
to
colpa
me,
tua.
Naya.
Ma non stiamo soffrendo
Even if you
perché
were the reason
l'accademia.
that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you.
Oh.
No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilou, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater. You can't eat your cake and have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia.
Ma certo che possiamo.
Especially, my father is an extremely demanding man.
E
He's
quindi?
always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor. I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I
Devi
could.
andare.
But he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just
Signorina, tu
never
non
been
devi
satisfied with me.
raggiungere le aspettative di nessuno, solo le tue.
I'm no genius. But Whenever he berated me, it was always as if
Perché
he was
non sei
asking
un
me,
genio? Ma
why aren't
che
you a
palla
genius?
questo padre.
Yeah, like I'd know.
Ma sei brava in mille altri modi.
From home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that
Scusa,
all my
è
hard work had
arrivata
finally paid
terza
off.
ma non andava
That I
bene.
could finally make father feel some modicum of joy. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes.
Ma che padre tantissimo, lo picchio tantissimo.
When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up.
Ma non devi dire tutto quello,
These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me, but he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him
Scusa,
my
è arrivata
embroidery and told
terza
him my
e questo
score.
qua persino ha lanciato via
He
il suo
flung my
regalo.
present to the side.
Ma
you think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't first.
capito, ma tua figlia ti fa un regalo a mano e tu lo guardi così.
I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought
Persino sua moglie ha detto, ma scusa Marta, sei
they
scemo.
argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of
Arrivare
apology.
terzi comunque è una cosa di
Any words of
intelligenza, a mio
comfort.
parere,
I've
chapeau.
completely given up. We're destined to
Siamo
never
destinati a non capirci mai.
understand each other.
Probabilmente.
Horrible.
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. As if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Oh no, sta cosa di nuovo. Non mi ricordo.
Baby.
Non mi ricordo cosa sta cosa. Oh, no. No, ho i traumi. No, non si apre. Aiuto. Oh, ok, adesso sì. Spero che capirà. Perché forse la
The most
signora.
important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No, there should be something else that's more relevant. Miss
era
Waco
quella,
has
avevo
gone
ragione
through a lot
all'inizio.
in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us.
È stato un bene,
Those
forse.
unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also
ok.
gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Anche Nilou è una persona proprio di buon cuore, che è molto empatica. Mi sento molto vicina a lei, perché io sono così. Non devi essere così dura con te stessa.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind.
Punto.
But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future
Sì,
waiting
se
for
lui non
you.
ti vuole apprezzare,
Don't
devi
let
andare
go of the
avanti.
answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
Perché poi scusami,
You're right.
è arrivata comunque terza. E va bene che dice che non è il
Nothing
primo
to be
posto.
afraid of.
Però
I'm
comunque
not trying to meet his
testa
expectations.
intelligenza quel che era.
So why should I give up because of him?
Porca miseria.
I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate
Vinceremo.
will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's the spirit.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate.
Ah,
I know
meno
him
male.
very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
Ah. Ho sbagliato per la mappa come nel ring, ma santo cielo.
Well, I'm off to meet with him.
Aspettiamo.
Looking forward to your good news.
Anche se io ho bellissimi e brutti ricordi di questa scalinata.
That should be everything. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous
È
again.
normale essere nervosi.
You were great, Nilou. Your words won over Inaya. Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win.
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
Non lo so.
Yeah.
Lo so perché carica così velocemente che che vede persino quando spawno, quindi faccio.
Even if I won't feel like it. Huh? What's left?
L'esistenza del teatro è solo per arte e performance?
What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but
Esatto.
what it
Che
is.
cos'è?
Let me think. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Ah! Got it! When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives
Insieme
have
di
been touched
persone
by
che
it.
fanno
Zubair
divertire
Theater is our reason for coming together.
in mille
It
forme
connects us
diverse.
all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the
Esatto, è
people
un
of the
lavoro.
Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single
È
one
un
of
posto
us.
di lavoro che dà dei soldi
And its
a una
story
persona
won't
con
end
due
here.
bambini,
In the future,
non solo a
many
voi,
more people will come to the theater and receive its
ispirazione per
blessing.
anche ispirazione
And
per
we'll
qualcun
all
altro,
be
tutto.
there for them. Or aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this
Sì.
another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Era il legame.
Yeah, that makes sense. We
Anche
definitely felt that warmth
connesso.
during the preparations
È
for the
tutto
event.
connesso.
But
Nilou danza,
this will help in
loro
the
fanno i
debate.
soldi, quei soldi permettono alla signora con i due bimbi di vivere. Il manager con quei soldi comunque riesce a fare tutte le loro cose, dà delle ispirazioni al tizio che scrive nuovi spettacoli, eccetera, eccetera. È tutta una cosa connessa.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack.
Ok,
Thank you so much.
prego.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Sorry for the wait. I'm back.
Ok,
Things
com'è
went a
andata?
lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long
2
for us to accept the
giorni.
debate. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
Ok.
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Ah no, ne sono carichissima.
Fingers crossed.
Devo aspettare 2 giorni, vero? Dimmi. Esatto. Dalle 3 alle 6. Fine. Perfetto.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time. We did a lot of preparations with Nilou. Hopefully they were helpful.
Ah, al teatro devo andare. Pensavo ci facesse dentro l'accademia. Ok.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar
Safwan.
from the Academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator.
Mamma mia.
I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against
Voi
you.
avete pregiudizi contro di
However,
noi.
the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom.
Di uno spettacolo.
Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilou stand her ground?
Ma sì che può.
Calm down, Nilou. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but
Ma
rather
perché non
because our shows weren't up
il
to
show
their
non è il loro
standards.
standard?
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that?
Ha!
Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared.
Esatto.
If I remember correctly.
Oddio. No. Sì, stanno tutti deficienti, ma non è così. Cioè, ci vuole tempo per studiare uno spettacolo, per preparare una performance che sia di cose. Poi molti spettacoli possono essere ispirati anche a delle scene di cultura. Esempio del mondo reale, la Divina Commedia. Adesso qua non mi ricordo cosa c'hanno, ma possono interpretare, quando hanno interpretato il Dendro Archon, la danza per il compleanno del Dendro Archon, comunque fa parte. Cioè, è stupido lui! Lui mi sta fottendo il cervello.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves
Forse
as the
non
bond
questo
that
per
connects
ora.
us all. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. No.
No. Me lo dice lei. Oh, grazie.
No. Everyone is free to appreciate.
Art must first be appreciated by others.
Forse questo.
Someone at
Sì.
our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works.
Ok.
I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its content may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a
Posto di
place of
ignoranti. Di
ignorance.
ignoranza. Scusa.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs.
Mamma mia.
Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilou! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters.
Ok.
The essence of this issue is that you have violated the
Ah,
law.
io ho violato la
So you must
legge.
now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple
Sono preparata,
times
so
regarding
puoi
the
rispondere.
theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings. Or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial.
That is indeed so, according to the law's decree.
He started talking about procedural stuff.
Ta 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 ta.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulous.
Questo.
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid.
Secondo te facevamo
Although
le
the
cose
theater's
illegali,
performances don't
cretino?
align with the academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished
del
only
cavolo
because of that
non
reason.
ha pensato neanche per un momento che forse loro, prima di fare tutto questo, hanno seguito le regole, la prima cosa che hanno fatto. Anche perché, comunque, prima di fare qualsiasi cosa, di mettere su un teatro, eccetera, devi andare prima in questo caso io dico dal comune perché eccetera, a prendere tutti i documenti necessari. È una cosa di prassi e sta dando veramente a tutti dei decerebrati che non sono.
Demolition notices need to be
Hanno un
provided in
manager,
writing
per amor
and
del
made
Signore.
available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Quindi
That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this.
ci sono cose
So long as
diverse.
this matter is discussed within the academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support
90%
Sharif's
di questi
claim
casi.
and position. However, The demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilou's definitely won this point, right? You're right. Stay focused, Nilou.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Perché devo revocare? No,
Under the
calma.
current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
Calma, calma, ce la puoi fare.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source
La
of
gente
income.
qua ci vuole.
Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
Ok,
What
so
you
come
said
fare?
isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilou.
Calma, ce la puoi fare.
I need to keep calm just a little more.
Guarda, voglio solo sentire...
Really wants to... No. Zubair...
Volevo... No, speravo facesse no di nuovo, invece non l'ha fatto.
The theater carries everyone. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater.
Esatto.
Her son, Sorin, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. And they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them. For every single one of us.
In pratica dà del
Perhaps
lavoro alle
Zubair Theater
persone.
has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The
Cosa?
interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy
Sì, facciamo
performances.
questo.
Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be
Non
pleasant
sono
and captivating, but they
secondarie
can
su un
only
posto di
ever be
lavoro
secondary.
comunque.
When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all
Anche
kin.
loro cosa fanno? Non è che loro inventano gli
However, this
spettacoli a
collaboration
caso.
ends
Parleranno,
after
fatti
the
loro.
results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he...
Sharif's
Solido
argument is
come una
currently
roccia,
the more
certo.
persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to...
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the
Pazienza.
setup. So Nilou's got him?
Good.
Preoccupare.
He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate, but is this really the best thing to do?
Non ho molta scelta.
Inaya really wants to win.
Vai.
She already agreed to this. She wants to... Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue.
Ok.
Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya...
Esatto.
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Oh, incredibile, vai, vai.
If in your
Vai.
eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor. Then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party.
Let her speak.
Oh, incredibile.
What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic
Le
things
cose
he said.
idiote che dici.
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you?
Oh, che c'è? Senza parole.
I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
Certo che sono
You
suoi
should be
amici.
asking us that question.
Of course we
Adesso il
are.
manager sale su una pala.
Inaya is a really good friend.
Oh.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Oh.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
Never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
Potrebbero almeno dire se hanno
We
vinto.
won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a
No,
little
non mi
relieved.
svenire per l'amor del
It
Signore.
looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
Adesso non faranno più arrabbiare
This
Nilou,
really
mai,
took
mai
a lot
più.
out of me, though.
Non la
I
voglio
don't
fare
ever wanna
mai
do this
più.
again.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Non la voglio più fare.
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Sì. Dai, adesso voglio la cutscene carina alla fine di ogni singola.
Oh, it's you. Yes.
Meglio,
I
non mi
feel a lot
svenire.
better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
Non posso ripetere una seconda volta. Tutta una preparazione ci ha appena pagato.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you.
Voglio sentire la tua storia.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater,
Dimmi
right?
tutto.
Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned.
Esatto. Che arte insegnante?
Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away.
Oh.
I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent.
Oh.
But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say,
È
just the
l'opposto.
opposite, in fact. Yeah. She said, dance is an art, born from toil.
non è uno degli
It
dei,
isn't
ma
a
una
gift from
creazione,
the gods,
una creazione
but a
nostra.
creation by our own hands.
Creazione.
It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there
Dove
is
c'è
joy
gioia,
or
qualcosa da celebrare,
something
le
to be
persone
celebrated,
danzeranno.
people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience
Quindi
smile.
questo.
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said,
Ho le
so I
mani
started taking dance lessons from
sudato
her.
che.
And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told
Ah, è
me,
andata in pensione.
for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble,
non
thankfully,
devi preoccupartene.
everything worked out in the end. Although, I do have a small regret.
Naya?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a
Un
real
giorno forse avranno
conversation
una
with
vera
each other.
conversazione.
Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to. Yeah. But I still hope that things can change.
Forse un giorno.
It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows.
Ah, è ovvio che vuoi vedere i vostri show.
Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
A proposito, Inaya stava facendo una roba però.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's
2
make sure
giorni
to come
dopo.
back.
Perché 2? Preferivi 4. Preferivo... Oh, presi. Preferivo... Un giorno. Dai, domani facciamo uno spettacolo. Ok, niente. Sì. Ok. Ho un'altra scena di danza, ce la posso fare. Troppo belle queste scene qua. Ah, speravo di vedere.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on. So please, give her your support.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
E la pietà di Sharif.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Penso che intenzionalmente ci ha dato una possibilità, è vero. Poteva non dire sì sì al dibattito.
The whole demolition thing was
Se arriva
going
il padre
overboard.
ammetto che
But
piango
he
come una
really could
bimba.
have banned Nilou and the others from... If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait. Look who the cat
È venuto per
dragged in!
davvero!
Isn't that Inaya's father?
Shh, lascialo stare. Oh no, lasciatelo lì.
Oh, it's you two.
Ciao.
I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble
È
her.
stato non dirle che sono qui.
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest.
Ah, ci ha perso la faccia
I
per
used this
questa cosa.
opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from
L'hanno
duty.
sospeso persino per un
Otherwise,
po'.
the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I
Quindi
now
ho
have an
un po' di
abundance of
tempo,
time, so I can
quindi
afford
posso
to come here and
dirti.
watch a show. I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued.
Curioso.
I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
Sei ancora preoccupato per tua figlia.
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine.
Quindi con le tue
Never
dire
mind.
che le volevi bene, ma...
I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I
Lascia
will take my
stare,
leave
Paimon.
after
Va
the
bene
show
anche solo se
concludes.
guarda per ora. Devi fare le cose con
Do
calma.
not tell her that I was here.
Come on.
Ma no,
Who knows
dai.
if you'll get a chance like this again?
But...
Huh? You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown.
No, dai.
Don't
Dai.
be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else.
Esatto.
We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
Al massimo se vediamo del sangue vediamo...
I think we should get safe.
Se cominciano a menarsi. No, guardalo com'è nervoso. Muori.
Ah, yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece.
No, ci ho
But it's
provato.
yours, if you'll take it.
No, dai, ci ho provato.
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Oh, mi dispiace molto.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter.
Fatto
They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Guarda, tutti e due sarebbero scappati
Do
via.
you think they'll be able to reconcile?
Con calma, con te.
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now.
Sono
All
due
those years
banani,
of
sì,
arguments
sì,
and
sono due
misunderstandings
banani.
can't be
Si
settled
vede che
overnight.
sono padre e figlia,
It might be best
Mamma
if they
mia, due
continue to keep some
scemi.
distance for now. But no matter
Ma
where their
come
hearts and
non
bodies may be,
aspettavo.
they will
Però come al
always be
solito troppi
family.
dialoghi, ma qui ci stava perché era un dibattito. Però
All
noi
I wish
eravamo
for them
come
is to be able
partecipi.
to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate.
Ah, nessun problema.
So, we
Risolve i
made you a little
problemi il nostro.
something. Hope you'll like it.
Cosa ci hai fatto? Ehi, questo lo metto nella teapot tantissimo. Mio.
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa. This is amazing.
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Reika or Miss Nadja made and assembled the centerpiece.
È un pattinzo parecchio, sì.
As
Sì, è
adventurers,
minuscolo.
you
Chi se ne
two will
frega? Non è
doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things.
Baby. Basta che ha bevuto, basta.
That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Ok.
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite.
Hai imparato
You
in
learned
fretta.
fast.
Grazie.
Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me,
È la storia di
It's a
me.
tale that I'll never ever
Una storia
forget.
che non dimenticherò mai. Che bella, mi è piaciuta, carina, bellina, patatina. Ho la miniatura e robe da parte da mettere per Nakita. It's time. Santo cielo, poi arriveranno tutte le altre primogemme. Allora, devo tirare su qualcuno, già che ci sono, ci controllo un attimo. Agliaglia si ingelosisce. Agliaglia va diretta lì con la mannaia. Dai, Saino, ci siamo tra poco. Anche tu. Bon.
Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or
Litigano.
later.
Fanno tipo così. La classica. Il combattimento fra amici, no? Così. No, è mio, il cavaliere. Vabbè, comunque, mentre Saino fa la sua figata, noi ci vediamo domani, ok? Magari, essendo che c'è stato il cambio, voglio provare domani a fare Horizon. Voglio iniziare, vediamo come va. Almeno l'inizio, per divertirci un pochino. Quindi, ciao ragazzuoli, ciao, ciao. Bevi. Bevo dopo. Ciao, 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 ciao.